Hello everyone, Tyler here. Welcome back to AI Football Prediction Lab. I hope you are all doing well. In this video we will cover the 6 World Cup matches shown on your screen. As always, our football expert Luca has carried out a deep analysis and will be here shortly to share his insights and predictions. Please note that our next video will be available exclusively to premium members, where we will break down the matches that you can see on your screen right now. If you would like to become a premium member, you can find all membership details in the description below. With that reminder out of the way, let's not waste any more time and hand things over to Luca to hear his predictions for these 6 matches.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned, we have 6 matches to cover, so let's not waste any more time and get straight into our first game, Bosnia and Herzegovina versus Qatar. Qatar made headlines in their opening match by earning a point against Switzerland. However, in their second match, Canada handed them a heavy 6-0 defeat. Qatar's defensive problems were already visible against Switzerland, but Switzerland failed to convert several important chances, and Qatar managed to come away with a point. In addition to that 6-0 defeat, Qatar also had 2 players sent off. One of them was Modibo, one of the most important players in their midfield. Bosnia, meanwhile, managed to earn a point against hosts Canada in their opening match and showed some very positive signs, especially defensively. They then lost 4-1 against Switzerland, but the scoreline is definitely misleading. The match remained 0-0 until the 75th minute, and Bosnia did an excellent job of containing a Swiss side that desperately needed a victory. So across both matches, we can say that Bosnia have done a very good job from a defensive perspective and have shown plenty of fighting spirit. As for the playing conditions, this match will be played in Seattle. The temperature at kickoff is expected to be around 23 degrees Celsius, so we are not expecting any extreme heat that could have a significant impact on the players. My prediction for this match is Bosnia to win. Both teams have 1 point, and I believe that if either side manages to win this game, they will have a very strong chance of progressing to the next round as one of the best third-place teams. However, Bosnia are clearly the better side. They managed to stop hosts Canada in their opening match and performed very well against Switzerland. Furthermore, they know how to handle decisive matches, and we saw that against Italy in the qualifiers. For these reasons, I believe they will win this match and progress to the next round. Our next match is Switzerland against Canada, a game that will decide who finishes top of the group. Both teams have 4 points, and both sides will be aiming to finish in first place. They have nothing to lose. Canada seem to be making excellent use of home advantage. Their manager, Jesse Marsch, has done a very good job of implementing his playing style. This is a team that presses high, attacks down the wings, delivers plenty of crosses, and looks to win the ball back quickly in advanced areas. I do not expect Canada to move away from that approach against Switzerland. Switzerland, on the other hand, arrived at this tournament as the favourites to win the group. So far, they have not quite reached the level many expected from them. However, in their last match, they scored 4 goals in the final 15 minutes against Bosnia and reminded everyone of the quality they possess. The match will be played in Vancouver, and we are not expecting any extreme temperatures that could have a significant impact on the players. Simply put, there should be very good playing conditions for both teams. I have a combined prediction for this game. I believe there will be at least 2 goals in the match, and I also expect Canada to win at least 4 corners. Both teams like to attack, and both sides have quality players in forward areas. More importantly, Switzerland have to win this game if they want to finish top of the group. For that reason, I expect them to play on the front foot and go in search of goals. However, that could also create opportunities for Canada's quick attacking players on the counter-attack. So the expected match scenario points towards at least 2 goals. As for Canada to win at least 4 corners, Canada currently lead the World Cup with 28 corners. They press high, use the wings effectively, get players to the byline, and deliver a large number of crosses into the box. Even before the tournament started, we expected them to be a team capable of producing a high number of corners, and they have certainly not disappointed in that regard. For that reason, I think Canada winning at least 4 corners is a very likely outcome in this match. For all of those reasons, over 1.5 goals and Canada to win at least 4 corners looks like a very logical combination to me. Our next match is Morocco against Haiti. Morocco are battling with Brazil for top spot in the group. Both teams are level on points, but Morocco currently trail Brazil on goal difference. As a result, this is effectively a group-winning match for Morocco. As for Haiti, barring a football miracle, their World Cup journey will come to an end after this game. However, before leaving the tournament, they would at least like to experience the joy of scoring a goal. Looking at the playing conditions, the temperature at kickoff is expected to be around 27 degrees Celsius. However, this match will be played at a fully enclosed and climate-controlled stadium, so the conditions should be excellent for football. As for my prediction, I have a combination pick for this match. I believe Morocco will win the game and that there will be at least 2 goals in the match. I probably don't need to explain why I expect Morocco to win. They are a very strong team. They came close to beating Brazil, and in their last match, they defeated Scotland without giving them many chances. so Morocco are clear favourites in this game, even if they decide to rotate their squad and give their backup players an opportunity. Morocco also know that finishing top of the group could come down to goal difference if Brazil beat Scotland. For that reason, I expect them to keep pushing forward and try to score as many goals as possible. At the same time, as I mentioned earlier, Haiti would love to leave the tournament with at least one goal, so I expect them to keep looking for opportunities as well. To be honest, I think this match could produce more than 2 goals. I have gone with 2 goals simply because it is the lower risk option. If you are someone who prefers more risk, then you could also consider 3 or even 4 goals in the match. For all of those reasons, Morocco to win and over 1.5 goals looks like a very logical combination to me. Our next match is Scotland versus Brazil. Of course, Scotland still have a chance of winning this match and finishing in the top 2. However, based on what we saw from them against Morocco and also in their opening match against Haiti, I do not think they are at that level. For me, the most realistic scenario is Scotland picking up a point and trying to qualify as one of the best third-place teams. As for Brazil, they responded well after a disappointing performance against Morocco by beating Haiti in their second match. However, there is still pressure on this team. It seems that until they produce a convincing performance against a stronger opponent, the criticism is unlikely to go away. So this match is important not only because of the battle for top spot in the group, but also because it is an opportunity for Brazil to restore confidence and reduce some of the criticism surrounding the team. It is worth noting that the temperature in Miami is expected to be around 27 degrees Celsius at kickoff. There is also the possibility of rain and humidity levels could be quite high. As a result, the conditions may have a negative impact on the players. My prediction is Brazil to win the most corners in the first half. As I mentioned earlier, Scotland would probably be happy with a point from this match. Even if they lose, they will want to keep the scoreline as close as possible because goal difference could be very important in the race to finish as one of the best third-place teams. For that reason, I do not expect Scotland to commit a lot of players forward, especially in the early stages of the match. Most likely, they will sit deep and focus on defending. Brazil, on the other hand, should be on the front foot from the opening whistle and will look to put pressure on the Scottish defence immediately. So unless Scotland manage to win a few corners through counter-attacks or transition moments, I expect Brazil to finish the first half with more corners than their opponents. Our next match is Czechia against Mexico. Czechia damaged their chances of progressing from the group after failing to beat South Africa in their previous match. They now need to win this game if they want to qualify for the next round, either by finishing second or as one of the best third-place teams. Mexico, meanwhile, are in excellent form. In their last match, they defeated a strong South Korea side and continued their impressive start to the tournament. Of course, Mexico's support has been incredible throughout the competition. Once again, they will have the backing of a large home crowd, and the momentum is clearly on their side. As for my prediction, I expect Mexico to have at least 10 shots in this match. Czechia have no choice but to go for the win if they want to qualify. That means they will have to attack and are likely to leave spaces at the back, especially in the later stages of the match. That should create counter-attacking opportunities for Mexico. On top of that, even though Mexico do not need to win this game, they will still want to continue their momentum in front of their own supporters. For that reason, I also expect them to play attacking football. Picking a side in this match does not make much sense to me, but because of all the reasons I have mentioned, I expect Mexico to register at least 10 shots. Now let's move on to South Africa against South Korea. South Africa kept their qualification hopes alive in their previous match after scoring a late penalty against Czechia to earn their first point of the tournament. They need to win this game if they want to reach the next round, and they are facing one of the strongest teams in the group. South Korea, meanwhile, suffered a narrow 1-0 defeat against host Mexico in their previous match. However, I think the scoreline does not tell the full story. South Korea created several good opportunities in that game and once again showed how strong they are. They simply failed to convert their chances. My prediction for this match is over 1.5 total goals. South Africa have nothing to lose here. A draw does not help them, so they have no choice but to play for the win. Because of that, I expect them to take more risks as the match goes on, especially if the game remains level. South Korea only need a point to qualify, but I still believe they have more than enough quality to find the back of the net. If South Africa leaves spaces at the back while pushing forward, South Korea's pace and attacking quality could punish them. Taking all of these factors into account, I believe we will see at least 2 goals in this match. With that, we have reached the end of our analysis and predictions. You will now see a table on your screen showing all of the predictions we have given for these 6 games in one place. Feel free to take a screenshot if you would like to keep track of them. Also, if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to leave a like. Your support plays an important role in helping our content reach more football fans. Thank you for listening, and we will see you in the next video.